Okay, is this thing recording? My face. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can read this thing without me jumping in all the time. I think that takes a lot of energy, and I think it screws with how you understand that article. Okay, one thing each zodiac sign finds better than sex. I'll share the link too. It's from youcan'tbreakme.co. Now, a lot of things can feel better than sex. For some people, it could be good food, while for others, it could be an occasional break from work. But all these activities or things are choices that differ from person to person. And when you are trying to find out what influences people to make the choices they make, then you begin to look at their zodiac signs. Yes, zodiac signs can pretty much affect the way we as human beings perceive and act on things, and when it comes to things we prefer to sex, nothing changes. The zodiac sign plays a prominent role in deciding that too. So down below we discuss the choices each zodiac sign tends to make when it comes to things that make us keep sex aside. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. For the Aquarius, you are drawn to people who love to support you, and you are always looking for support from your friends and family concerning whatever it is that you are doing. That means that you can be very susceptible to pressure, and that can have a big effect on your performance. But when you cheer, my nose. But when you are cheered on by the people you love, even if it is a little encouragement here or there, you will dramatically improve. And so when you are looking to be in a romantic relationship, that what you first look for is someone who is genuinely interested in your life, your passions, career, and any other activity that you engage in. You also want to be assured that person will always be by your side through the hard times and the good times. Even if you don't see the trait in such a person, you would be willing to damn the physical attraction and leave. For you, it is loyalty over lust. Pisces, February 19th to March 20th. As for the Pisces, you just want to be happy. Nothing more matters as much as your happiness in your relationship. You would rather have someone who can have great conversations with and not always have to feel like you can't connect with your partner. Even in your own family, you like to stick closer to a parent or sibling who is a little bit more empathetic than the rest. You have always been the type of person to love a good laugh too. So when it comes to picking a date for you, you will almost instantly go for the person who is funny and witty. Someone who you feel at ease with, a partner who is non-judgmental and is easygoing. You run from people who are very poor at communicating or being in touch with their emotions because you are an emotional person and therefore they can't connect with you or satisfy your emotional needs. So no matter how good looking or sexually appealing she looks, if you don't get the right vibe from such a person, you will bail out of the relationship or decline to take your friendship to the next level. Aries, March 21st to April 19th. As for Aries, it all boils down to the effort. You are someone who loves to go all in on whatever it is that you are committed to. You carry that passion into your career, your friendships, and your relationship with family members and those you hold dear to. And when it comes to romantic relationships, there is no difference. First, you are drawn to people who mirror your strong passion and zest. You want someone who will give his or her all to be with you as you would also do for them. You are also more concerned about your emotional connection with him or her than your physical attraction to this person. Doesn't mean that the person isn't attractive, but it just means that physical attraction doesn't trump emotional connection in your priority list for romantic relationships. Such passion from the two of you would usually account for a great sex life too. Taurus, that's a pretty picture. No French, please. Okay. Yes. Oh, April 20th to May 20th. Yes, you, the Taurus, are attracted to people who display signs of loyalty. And that is because that's what you bring to the table in whatever relationship you find yourself in. Be it with your family members or friends, you are that one friend who would stick with your buddy through tough times. That means that why you may not have many friends, the ones that you hang out with are true to you. And that standard of loyalty you set stays the same for you when it comes to romantic relationships. And you want your partner to be fully and wholly invested in your relationship as much as you would be too. You want to know that when the storms of life rock your boat, your partner won't bail out or jump ship. This is a priority for you, and when you can't identify these values in someone you are attracted to, you would be willing to leave the relationship regardless of the physical attraction of chemistry you guys have. Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. As a Gemini, I almost said as a person. As a Gemini, all you want is someone who is okay with who you are. As a Gemini, you aren't looking for someone to get into a relationship with only for that person to keep tweaking and criticizing everything you do, to the point that you begin to wonder what attracted your partner to you. Instead, you are far more interested in being in a relationship with someone who just accepts you for who you are. A partner with whom you can relax and feel comfortable in their company. Your self-confidence and strong will won't allow you to be pushed around or to be spoken to despairingly. And so, if you notice that your date is that kind of person, you lose interest in taking things to the next level with this person. In a relationship, all you truly want is someone with whom you are going to build an incredible life with, and not some woodpecker constantly picking at you. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Okay, so it is the 17th. I was wondering what the fuck. Okay, for the Cancer, it is pretty clear that all they want is love and care. This zodiac sign is of water, and so it isn't strange to see that you are very in touch with your emotions. And so you look for your kind. When you are in a relationship with your select few friends, you can be a very supportive friend. You also want to replicate such in your romantic relationships. For the Cancer, you take the romantic relationships seriously. You want your partners to be emotionally intelligent and intuitive about what you want and feel. You can't imagine a relationship without the glamour and glitz of romance sprinkled all over it. For you, that would be a dead, boring life, and your lively soul and imagination wouldn't stand anyone who could potentially create such a bland future for you. You would rather break things off before you end up miserable with a broken heart. Just kidding. Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. As a Leo, you look for a partner who won't see anything wrong with always having to put up with you. What? Okay, as a Leo, you look for a partner who won't see anything wrong with always having to put up with your sometimes selfish and arrogant demands. Yes, you can be a pretty proud show-off. You will do whatever it takes to get whatever you want. And you don't mind others sacrificing to get you what you want. And when you don't have your way, then all hell breaks loose. You expect your partner to deal with all these and yet love and support you. You are obstinate, and sometimes you are hell bent on making very bad decisions that often end badly. No way.